that second screen working for you at all?
No.
I'm in the waiting room.
How is that better than again?
Where am I?
Yeah, and oh thank God.
I would hit a middle.
So this noise dim. I used to try this. Kristen is also in this meeting.
I guess, yeah. So, are you MR? Yeah, that's you. Rename yourself to admin. Where am I? Let me double check. I'm Kirsten.
You're Kirsten?
Yep, I'm Kirsten if you want to rename me as admin. And I don't know, if you want to make me a co-host, I can help.
So
And then I think Hans, isn't he the chair?
yeah.
I would make him co-host. And then how are you with YouTube? Are you already ready to go with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready as well
Okay.
on eScribe. So
So do you minimize this or?
yes, I would typically put it over here. I'm wondering.
Yeah. Oh my God, we are not muted. Hi, this is admin, and we are live and ready. Hush.
Hello, everybody. Let's get started. Welcome to the City of Missoula Board of Adjustments meeting. All the meeting body members are attending from remote locations. We're holding this meeting virtually, so we'll be doing public comment a little differently than usual via a live call-in phone line. Just like calling out to a radio show or to a pledge during a telethon. I'll call for public comment, and on that item, I will take comments. I will take comments at the beginning on items that are not on the agenda and later for items that are on the agenda. I will also open the comment phone lines on each agenda item to serve that. Each time we call for public comment, we'll put the numbers on the screen and the meeting ID and give some time for you to go to your phones and call in, but you may want to write the phone numbers down. When you call in, you'll be placed into a waiting room, and I'll take calls in the order they come in. When I call on you, please mute your TV or your computer, or there'll be an echo. Tell us your name and your comment, and be aware there's a delay of about 50 seconds from what you're hearing at home and the actual meeting, so it's okay to begin speaking right away. I'll be observing a speaking limit of 3 minutes so we can hear from everyone. Let's get started. I'd like to call the meeting of the Missoula City Board of Adjustments to order. Can we have a roll call of members to determine who is present? Admin, can you take a roll call?
Sandy Mitchell.
I'm here. Sorry, took a minute to unmute.
All right, we'll mark you present. Patrick Brigham. I hope I said that correctly.
Yeah, it's Brigham. I'm here.
Brigham, perfect.
Hans Hoffman,
I'm here.
Lance Cook, absent. John Newman, absent. James Sage, absent. Kathleen Hepburn,
I'm here.
present. Don Briggs, absent. And Joseph Suchnik, is that correct?
Sukanik, I'm here.
Suchnik. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, that's all we have for roll call there. You may continue.
I'm sorry, do we have a quorum? Admin, can you let me know if
Yes.
we have a quorum? Yeah, we do?
Yes, it does look like we have a quorum. Sorry for that.
That's all right, great. All right, then we'll move on to approval of minutes. I believe we have 2 months worth of minutes to approve. We'll bring up first the minutes from August 26, 2020. Can we get a motion to approve or amend those meetings, those minutes?
This is Caitlin Hepburn. I will move.
To approve the meetings from August 26th?
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
thanks.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is there any opposition? Let's just do it that way. Great, moving on to minutes from September 23rd. Can I get a motion to approve?
Also move.
And I'll second.
All right, we'll do, is there any opposition? Hearing none, then we will, I guess we should do a vote, roll call vote. Does this require a roll call vote, admin? Or can we just do a unanimous, no opposition?
I don't believe so. A lot of people are doing all oppose, and any naysayers will be recorded, but no, there's
Okay.
no official vote necessary.
Great, so hearing no opposition, we'll go ahead and approve both months of minutes. We are now moving on to public comment. Can we put up the phone numbers for public comment? This is on non-agenda items. If you'd like to comment for this for any non-agenda item, our meeting admin will put the call-in numbers on the screen. I'll read them just in case you need that. It's 1-267-831-0333 and 1-888-475-4499. And the meeting ID is 960-049-3694. We'll answer calls in the order received. I will call on you by your phone number. Please be sure to mute your TV or computer. Let us know what's on your mind and observe a speaking limit of 3 minutes. Just giving a minute for anybody to call in if they would like. All right, seeing no call in, we can move on to our staff announcements. Are there any staff announcements?
Staff does not have any announcements.
Thank you. Moving on to our public hearing. This is a public forum for the Missoula County Public School District regarding the replacement of an existing dynamic display ground sign at 915 South Avenue, otherwise known as Sentinel High School. This is a public hearing. The BOA will not be voting on this. Is there a presentation?
Yes. Are you all set? Can I get that pulled up?
Yep.
Okay. Everyone good? Can we all see this? Okay. So good evening. My name is Alex Idem, and I am an associate planner with Land Use and Development Services. And we're just going to be looking over a public forum for Sentinel High School dynamic display ground sign expansion. So Sentinel High School is located at 915 South Avenue, which is just south of Brook Street and east of Russell. And the display sign currently where the star is, that's where it's existing. And that's also where it's going to be proposed. So Sentinel High School is located in the OP3 Public Lands and Institution Zoning District. The surrounding land uses to the west is the Missoula County Fairgrounds. To the south is Spartan Park. Along the east side is primarily all residential, and then to the north is a mix between commercial and residential. There's two main standards from Title 20 that are not being met with this public forum. The first one is Title 20, Section 2075050, which limits the amount of ground signs for open space to 1. The maximum area for that ground sign can be 24 square feet, and the maximum height can be 6 square feet. And the other standard that's not being met is Title 20, Section 2075070F, which is a specific regulation for design or dynamic display signs, which does state that dynamic display signs are prohibited in this open space zoning district. So here's an image of the existing sign as it is right now. In 2009, it already went through public forum to get constructed in the first place. And as a result of that, it was a total of 15 feet in height and 56 square feet in area. The top part of this sign for the school is not the dynamic display, and then this black area is that dynamic display portion. And here's what they're proposing today. The total increased height will go to 18 feet and 3 inches, and the size will increase to 83 square feet. Again, this is just a change out of the Sentinel High School, but there will be some LED lighting. This larger area in the section is the dynamic display portion that's expanding by about 13 square feet. And then they're adding a new illuminated changeable sponsor sign at the bottom. And something just to note, they're keeping or planning to keep that brick foundation the same and just replace everything above it. So just to put it all here, there's, again, the two main standards that are being deviated from. The number of ground signs that's allowed is what's proposed, but the square footage of the ground sign allowed is 24. They had it existing at 56 square feet, but they're proposing it at 83. The height of the ground sign that's allowed is 6 feet. They had it before at 15, and they want to increase that to 18 feet and 3 inches, all within a zoning district that does not allow for ground signs in the first place, and it's prohibited. What we did before this meeting, we sent out notices to a 150-foot radius of the subject location just to notice that this was happening. I did receive one public comment in return from a neighbor on the residential side on the east side of that property, primarily concerned about the visibility of the sign, the size of the sign, and the LED display component of the increased dynamic display portion. The Montana state law, with public agencies, they may propose to use public lands contrary to the local zoning districts and regulations, but they are required to hold a public hearing to allow for comment on the proposed use. However, Board of Adjustments, as you said before, does not have the power to approve or deny the request at hand. So kind of in conclusion, staff does not have a recommended motion at this time, and we'll leave it open for comment or questions. Thank you.
Was that the only comment that we had received? Was just the one that you put up? Okay.
Yep, that was.
All right, thank you for the presentation. We will now open up phone lines. The phone numbers, we should put those up, post those again. And I'll remind any callers to please mute your TV or computer so there's no echo. And tell us your name and what is on your mind. And please observe a 3-minute speaking limit. Seeing no call-ins, we can move on, close that part of the agenda and move on to other business. Anything else that needs to come up right now? Any other business? Hearing none, I adjourn this meeting of the City of Missoula Board of Adjustments. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Right.
you.
Have a good evening.